So who has the new iOS 7 on their iPad or their iPhone? It's really cool. I mean, I got to say the way the it comes up and does the whole kind of punch in the four code thing, very all James Bondian, get smartish. Well, I'm waiting for my task mode to do there. Let's do a quick little movie review. I'm just going to go switch to this in, and I'll be right back, and we're going to talk about a little movie, Danielle Harris's directorial debut, and it was called Among Friends. Hey there, so I'm back, and I got my drink. And the movie we're going to be talking about is, I was almost going to say the movie that it kind of reminded me of, which is Would You Rather with Jeffrey Combs. But Would You Rather is a fairly decent movie. This one, unfortunately, is not. Danielle Harris is directorial debut, and I think Danielle Harris is a beautiful girl and a talented actress, and may be a good director, but this was not the film or the script that she should have made a directorial debut with. The movie is basically about a group of friends who go to a house party, and it looked like there's going to be a murder mystery game that they're playing, and it kind of looked like it's going to be one of those movies where there's going to be a killer, it's going to be slowly killing off the friends. You kind of had to figure out which of the friends was doing it. No, that's not the case. That's not at all what the movie's about. And if you look at the box, it kind of looks I may have gotten it totally wrong, but when I read about it, that's kind of what I thought. But it's not that. It's one of those host is the lots of spoilers here, by the way. The host is the is the baddie, and she poisons the drink, and so they can't move their legs, basically. Which comes across kind of like the scene in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, my legs, I can't move my legs. It's not the best done scene in a film with a lot of not best done scenes. The reasoning behind her doing all this, it's not the best. The payoff is minimal, and mine's the same will, just a little bit too much. Basically, we find out that she's been taping them when they've been over at her house having parties, and she's found suspect reasons for them. They've done things that are wrong, and they have to be punished. Now, one girl's wrongdoing apparently was introducing her to the other people. I kid you not, that's what she's punishable for. Now, there are some people that you definitely say, okay, yeah, I can see them being punished and stuff like that, and they do go for a little bit of the gore thing. Her gimmick is that basically you can ask her a question, but she has to be able to get something in return for that question. The first question that is asked is about where a certain character is, but to get the answer, they have to be able to let the girl give her a haircut, give the other girl a haircut. So you don't trust her, so nobody says yes at first. You only need one person to say yes for the question to be answered and for the thing to be done. One guy finally gets frustrated, he says yes, and she kind of scalps a bit of the top of her head. Trust me, this sounds way better than it is, and it doesn't sound very good as I'm saying it. Which ends with one of them wanting to get revenge on him, so he loses a bit of eyebrow. It's really not well constructed. There's a character in the movie that has taken mushrooms, and I don't know what kind of mushrooms she's taken, but it's giving her these hallucinations that seem to do nothing more than bring characters and actors into the film that would otherwise not have any place in the film. There's one set of hallucinations where, in a kind of a cute way, we get to see an adult Danielle Harris in the clown outfit that she wore in Halloween 4, which is cool and all, but it makes no sense towards the film. This is supposed to be her hallucination. We also see Michael Biehn. The actor Michael Biehn, and a couple other people. We see Kimberly McCulloch from General Hospital. Robin Spencer, I think. Yeah, Robin Spencer, Luke and Laura's daughter. It's just a mess. The the movie really never plays off what it's supposed to be. We later find out, and spoilers are all over here because I don't mind ruining this for you guys, because even if you go in to see it, there's no true shock moments that you're going to be there like, oh wow, I didn't know that one. The girl that's upstairs, the girl that they're asking about, well, she has an abortion, and we find out pretty early on that it's probably because of something that happened with someone in the house. We know that it's coming up, and we know if she had an abortion and it's a bad thing, and the other girl's off doing her crazy stuff, then 9 chances out of 10 it's either an affair or it's a rape. And it's a rape, and it's not well done. I think there was a couple times actually in the movie when there's like a kind of a sexual assault type of sequence. And I gotta be honest with you, even the sexy sequences are very, very unsexy. I don't mean the rape sequence, that's not supposed to be sexy. It was just clumsy. And some of the actors just, I guess I think they could do stuff in other films, and they have. But in this one here, we basically get them having to work around a lot of clumsy dialogue and a lot of clumsy scenes. The movie goes for higher aspirations than it probably should. Danielle Harris has worked a lot with Rob Zombie. I can see that she may have wanted to hit the director's chair and maybe to do kind of like a zombie type of thing with some of the loftier goals that she has in the film. Unfortunately, Zombie is a very unique personality, and Zombie does the zombie type of thing, and that's good for Zombie. It doesn't work here. Now, not to say we see white trash, and that's not the type of film. It's just the movie never pays off. The ending is laughable. The acting is pretty mediocre, and you never get a sense of fear or dread from the main protagonist. You never really feel that she's a serious threat. And there's no one really in this movie that you're going to be like cheering for, because even the ones that really didn't do anything wrong, they're pretty much dicks. Not in the way, oh, I want to see them die like in Friday the 13th. It's like, please just kill them, and that's less time wasted in my life. But no, we got to get through stuff. And the ending of the film, when the girl that's been talked about almost all throughout the movie, alluded to, actually shows up, is painful. It is literally painful to watch her thespianism when she's honestly, it's really bad. If you like really, really bad movies, and you can get this for a cheap rented or something like that, or catch it on Netflix, definitely go catch it on Netflix or something like that. Among Friends is not a movie that you're going to want to go out and spend money on. I would if I could get it for like $2 or $3, and I found out it had a commentary and some decent features, then maybe I could find out what the hell went wrong. Because Danielle Harris is a girl that I see as a very talented individual. Unfortunately, nothing of her talent is utilized in this film. It just really doesn't play well. The characters are flat, the storyline goes nowhere, the surprises are about as unsurprising as you can imagine. The worst thing I can say about it, and is that it's just boring. The death scenes, the torture scenes are boring. They never come across real. They never come across as threatening, and you do not feel at any time that, even though the characters may die or whatever, you don't feel threatened. You don't feel like they're being threatened. You don't feel that this character is a threatening character. It just doesn't come across well. It doesn't work right. I wish it did. I love Danielle Harris's work. She's a beautiful lady, great actress, and unfortunately, this was not a great directorial debut. I've been hoping to see something good by her, and I hope that down the road she finds a good script, directs it well, and we get to see some really good work from Danielle Harris, who on front of the camera anyways put off some great performances and done some great stuff. This is not one of those times. The movie is called Among Friends, and friends won't make you watch this movie. And if you have the choice of watching Among Friends or Would You Rather, well, you'd rather. Trust me on this one. You'd really rather. Thanks for watching. Right now, I'm letting my drink get cold there, so it's time for tea.